It's hot noon. It's hot noon. It's hot noon. Draw. Set up. Get ready.
Auntie 755 is here. The wait is over. Let's go.
Just kidding. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The Just Kidding kids are the best kids, baby. Yes, they are.
Are you ready?
Please believe that.
I'm ready.
Let's go, y'all. Hey, mama, how long should I wait? Wait. 12 high noon on Saturday. Wait. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I set my easel up and then I say, just kidding. Papa, I can hardly wait. 12 high noon on Saturday. Wait. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I whip my paintbrush out and then I say, just kidding. Set up. Get ready. Time to put YouTube on the telly. 12 high noon Saturday, baby. Don't run with your cup, whoa, Nelly. Kid around, slush water on your belly. Paint shows don't come on, deli. How does it, baby? We're artists, we art. The colors we choose. We use our brushes and fingers too. We're paint slangs, we slang the paint, create our masterpiece. We're cracking jokes, we're stretching out. We do this every week. We paint real things and sometimes cartoons. Drop down our tarps and meet at high noon. Other kids are outside, but we're in our zone. We just wanna paint with Auntie 755 show. We're kidding.
It's fun.
Just kidding. We're kidding.
It's fun.
We're kidding. We're kidding.
It's fun.
We're kidding. We paint. We're artists and we are just kidding. Mama, how long should I wait? 12 high noon on Saturday. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I set my easel up and then I say, just kidding. Papa, I can hardly wait. 12 high noon on Saturday.
No time to play.
Other kids are outside and they're playing. I whip my paintbrush out and then I say, just kidding.
Draw.
And paint.
Hey everybody, what's up kids? Thank you for coming in. Welcome to the Just Kidding Show. Yeah, baby, this is the show where I teach your kids and you how to paint. Yay! Yeah, we call it the Just Kidding Show because we just kidding around with some paint, but we do spectacular things every Saturday at 12 high noon. So blessings to everyone. I ask you all to make sure you hit the thumbs up button and go over to the kid channel and hit the thumbs up button for them as well because they need to. Yeah, the Just Kidding button. I'm going to go ahead and set the Nite up because I need him to come in and give you the information that you need so that you can go over and drop a link. I'm going to drop so I can drop the links and you can go over and check it out. Okay, so let's see here. We're going to they're gonna put that there. We got you here on okay, we got it going on. Let's go right here and do this one of these like that, and boom, we out of here. Yeah, Nightbot is all set. He'll be ready to roll in about 5 minutes. So thank you everyone for coming in. I hope you got your paints, your canvas, your palettes, and your easels all together. If you don't have your water, make sure you go get you some. Yeah, get you some like I gotta give you some. Get some about that little right there. You don't need but a little bit of water. So while we're going to get some water, I'm going to show you a commercial, and you guys go ahead and check it out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might like it. Yeah. So I just want to show you some stuff that I do outside of painting. Here we go.
Y'all go on and hit my girl up. She is cool as ever. She's the bomb artist. She is so amazing. She has got that magic touch. Watch her do her paintings. Just don't fuck your minds.
All right, here we go. I got my water. Look, boom, there it is right there. Just a little bit right there. And I got the brushes that I want to use for today. We're going to use as always, your smallest brush, the teeniest, tiniest of them all, the detail brush. Yeah, you're going to definitely need a detail brush for today. And get yourself one of these big flat brushes like this. Mine has an angle on it, and if yours does, that's the perfect brush. But if you don't, it's okay. We'll make it work. It's just going to be a flat brush like that. And if you have a round brush, which is shaped, we probably won't use so much, but if you do, it's going to be shaped like this. Yeah, round at the top. See it? Look, 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 look. All right, so get those brushes out, you guys, because we're going to get ready to paint. Yeah, what we painting? What? You don't know what we painting? We painting Shadow. Shadow is a lovely, lovely fur baby. Okay, this fur baby is sent to me by no other than Strength from Within. Trying to give you a good look at it with this light glaring on me like this. So this is Shadow, you guys. Look how cute she is. So pretty. And I can tell that Shadow is spoiled, okay? Because it looks to me like she's laying on a velour type of black bedding. You know what I mean? And she's got her fancy, smancy neck charm on. You see it? Look at Shadow. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous blue eyes. And in the center, and then around them is like hazel look eyes. So she's got socks all the way up to her. She's got her socks on. You see how, look at her feet. See them? Okay, so these feet, the one that's back here is kind of tucked in, so you don't have to worry about that one too much. But the front two paws, baby, look how snow white she is. She's a beautiful animal, and I've seen her in action. Shadow likes to play with straws, drinking straws. Yeah, I know all about it. All right, so Shadow, this is what we're gonna paint today. If you guys contacted me on my email address as instructed, you got a drawing. And the drawing is going to look something like this. And all you got to do is trace it on your canvas. So this is the drawing of Shadow. So we're going to get into it. And I'm going to try to put as much detail into Shadow as I possibly can. If your canvas is weak like mine, look how weak my canvas. See how this is weak. See how weak it is? It all sound really flat. Get yourself a spray bottle, okay? I use this one. It says 755 medium on it, but I just took one of my business cards and put it on there because I thought I was doing something really excellent and sweet. So that's what I did. So I put it on there. It's just water inside. And so what I do is I lightly spray the back of the canvas. See how wrinkled it is? Look at it. And so you just lightly spray it, get it all nice and damp like that. And so that's good. I said didn't need much. And instantly, when my hand is on this side, I can feel the canvas fabrics tightening up. So you heard how it sounded when I first start potting on it. What I'm going to look for is the sound of a drum. Okay. So I'll just give it a couple of minutes. And so I'm doing that. I just want to encourage you guys. Let me put the banner up today for you guys. So you can go out and buy. If you don't have art stuff, art supply, I can provide you with everything that you need. Okay. And the way I do that is I sell you an art box. Okay. Now this art box has everything you need in it. It's going to have 3 canvases. One is going to be blankets for a freestyle. You're going to have 2 drawings on the other. Okay. I draw them on myself. I hand draw them for you. So you don't have to do anything but be ready to paint. You're going to get brushes, paint. You're going to get an easel. Okay. You're going to get a cup so you can put your little bit of water in. And you're also going to get a hand towel so you can wipe your paints with. You're going to get an apron or plastic apron or a smock for the little ones, the tiny ones. I'm talking like 4 and under maybe. Or if your kid is small at 5, it might be able to work for you. I'm not sure, but I know like 4 and under definitely. Also, you will get a tarp to put down so you don't have to get paint on everything. You're going to get flyer information. You're going to get the reference photo, whatever we're drawing. You're going to get the actual photo so you can look at it and see the colors for yourself. You're going to actually get, what else would I get in there? Oh, you can get a paint charm, okay, for just kidding paint charm. You're going to get one of those. And so, listen, it's packed with a lot of stuff. For $35, that's a great deal because you don't have to do anything. Your kid can get the paint as soon as you open the box up, okay? All you got to do is go ahead and turn me on YouTube on Saturdays at 12 noon, and you can get busy. Yeah, that's just that simple. So if you're interested in the art box, please hit me up at 755mediaart@gmail.com. The information is scrolling right here at the bottom. I'm going to leave it down here so that you can see it throughout the broadcast. Plus, Nightbot will be sticking it in the chat for us, okay? Yeah. So, how is everybody doing this afternoon? Hope everybody is doing fine. Hope you're feeling blessed and happy. You know what I mean? Because this Saturday, honey, and so the weekend is here. All right. So let's see who's all in the chat. I'm talking about. Oh, Unbiased showed up at 10 something. Girl. Okay. Well, thank you for checking in. I appreciate that. Deborah Garrett is here promptly at 12 high noon. Hey, happy Saturday, everyone. Miss Queen. Hey, Sunkiss. How you doing? She says, greetings. Oreos in the building. How you doing? That's my cookie friend. How you doing? She said, hi, just kidding. Joshua Gabriel, what's up, big guy? Yeah, we was hanging out earlier this morning. I appreciate you and stopping by and supporting the children. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Pastor Lee and Tree Darts, that's my member. Baby, how you doing, member? Yeah, appreciate you, honey pie. Thank you for coming in and sharing love and hanging out with us over here at Just Kidding. This is a song for you, sweetheart. Yeah, here you go. Yeah.
Here come my member. Yeah. You see him? Here come my member. Make way for my member. Huh? Make way for my member. Make way for my member. Make way for my VIP.
Thank you, Pastor Lee and Tree Arts, for coming in this afternoon. Yeah, okay. So let's get into it. Miss Queen, I saying hi to Joshua. Steve Gilmore is here. Greetings, sir. How you doing today? I appreciate you coming in. He's saying good morning, peace and blessings, and happy Saturday, 755 Media. Oh, and the kids. Okay, let's get into it. Yeah. All right. So everyone is speaking to everybody over on the 755 Media side. Sonia Siegler is here, and I'm glad you are, because this canvas was brought to you by no other than Sonia Siegler. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you for coming in this afternoon. I appreciate you, babe. The kids appreciate you. And look, Auntie Cuddles is here. Hey, Auntie Cuddles. Hey, she said, hey, she's over there doing what she do to make sure that the program is running nice and smooth. Okay, so as we go on, y'all hear that drum song? Yeah. See, when the water starts drying up, your canvas is tight. It feels tight in the back. Oh, how about that wrinkly going on? Look, see, it's gone. Da-da! Da-da-da-da-da! Yeah, that's what we do over here at Just Kidding. We show you how to do the simple things that make your art journey easier. Okay, so I appreciate you. Hey, Dawn people, she's in the building. It's a pleasant Saturday to you. Thank you, Dawn, for showing up and showing out for the children. Really, really, really superly do appreciate you. And there is Shan Tyreman. Yeah, now we have a quorum. We know what to do when she gets here. We get to paint. Okay, you guys? Thank you, Shan Tyreman, for coming in this afternoon. All right, so we got our kitty cat, and you see the water did not affect shadow. Okay, shadow's in good shape. There's a little wrinkle in here, over here and up here. And if I wanted to, I could add a little bit more water into these areas, and it should tighten it up. Okay, but that's because it's in the corner where the wood and the water, it just got this surface, it didn't get here. So I could do that. So I'm going to do it just to show you what happens. So I'm just going to spray the corners. All right, just like so. That's where, and I put a little much, that's why it's running, but it's okay. Shadow will get to dripping and won't be tripping. Okay, all right, let's get into it. All right, Shadow. Now I'm going to show you how to paint cats. Kids, I know a lot of you try to do things to the kitty cat while the kitty cat is running around and parents is not looking. So I'm going to show you how to paint a kitten without getting paint on your kitten. Okay? So yeah. Oh yeah. So anyway, we heard the drum sound. The canvas is tightened up. Oh yeah, speaking of drum sounds, I want to ask you something. I got a serious question. This is for everybody, okay? Come on into the chat. April Showers is in here. Hello. Thank you so much. Say good morning. Rather good afternoon, whatever it is in your area. I appreciate you coming in. And we also have Lena Doyle. Thank you, Lena Doyle. April Showers being great supporters of the channel. Appreciate you. Yeah, the kids love it. Make sure, everyone, please, make sure you go over to the kids' channel, okay? And we're going to thumb them up. And the reason why we're going to thumb them up is because we want them to know that you guys giving them the okay and they're doing fine. Okay, we want the kids to know that you are watching them, because oftentimes the kids say, "Oh, Auntie 755, no one's watching you. You're not cool." Yeah, I am cool. Let them know I'm cool, you guys, by going over there and thumbsing it up, so the kids see the thumbs up over there. They'll be like, "Hey, this is the place to be." Because we want the kids to have art. They're taking the art out of school, everybody. So listen, let's get the kids into art. So we made that canvas had a drum sound. Y'all heard me playing it. Y'all heard me. So I got a question. Here's the question. Why? Why? I want to know. I need to know now. Why did the cats ask for a drum set? The cats, they asked for a drum set, and I want to know why they asked for it, okay? Let me know. Yeah, what y'all think? Come on, Pastor Lee and Tree Darts. Come on, accessory. I forgot accessory. I got to play your song, sissy. I got to play your song. I don't have to play it? I want to play it. Because Auntie Cuddles is a member of this channel. Just like me. Here you go. This going to play while you guys think of this answer.
Yeah. Here come my member. Make way for 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 my VIP.
Okay, it's gone. Okay, I'm going to ask y'all one more time. No one say anything in the chat. Come on, adults. Come on, Oreo, let's go. Crafting Away is here. Crafting Away, I got a question for you. I'm painting a kitten today without getting paint on the kitten, all right? But I got a question. Why did the kittens ask for a drum set? They wanted a drum set, and they wanted it for a reason. I need to know why. All right, come on, y'all. Let's go. Come on, accessory. Somebody answer the question. Answer the question. Yeah. Listen, while y'all are answering that question of why these kittens asking for a drum set, I'm going to bring y'all over. Come on. Yeah, get over here. Get over here. Woo! Hold on tight, y'all. Hold on. We'll get you situated over here on the PVC stand. All right, we got you situated. Let's tilt your head now, you guys. You all gotta try to work with me. You gotta tilt your head too, okay? Tilt your head down just a little bit. There you go. Now you can see. Dawn said they asked for a drum set because so they could scratch a beat. Okay, yeah. Yeah, well, if there were DJ cats, I guess they would want to. Or you say so they could play Pity Pat. Okay, that's a good one too. Very good, ladies. I appreciate that. Okay, but no, it's not why they asked for a drum set. And the reason why these kittens asking people for drum sets is because they wanted to make music. Okay, music. Okay, that's why they asked for the drum set, y'all. All right, you guys gotta get in tune with these kittens around here. Okay. Yeah, y'all like that? Silly. Not so silly. Look what we did last week, you guys. Abstract work. Yeah, look at there. Look at there. Y'all like it? I love it. I think it's awesome. Okay, so we're going to hang this on the 755 media wall for the Just Kidding. And we're going to, yeah, I think it's great. Look, let me bring you closer. Look at all the good fun colors and stuff. You got a little glitter over here from Ice Cube, all right? So we got this going on. What's up, Shandy Cheek Music? How you doing, baby? Thank you for coming in. We about to get started on this. This is beautiful, right? The shadow. Yeah. Strength from within, kitty cat. All right? And she's beautiful. So put the reference photo right here by the side so you guys can get a close view of everything. And I'm feeling like the first thing we need to do is, because we want our kitty cat to bounce off the page, okay? They like to pounce on things. We want it to pounce off the page. So we're going to always do the background first. You see my corners tightening up? You guys see it? This one is kind of messed up now at this point right here. The rest of the corners is nice and straight. Thank you, Sonia Sigler. Yeah, she provided these canvases. All right, so kids, get your black out. All right. And put it right onto your palette. All right. So I got my palette out. I'm gonna turn mine like I want you guys to see it. So let's switch it around for a second. Put the bigger one on the bottom and put the smaller one on the top. And slide it over like so. And Auntie really needs to put a screw on her easel. I've had this easel for a while. This is the easel that my dad gave me, so I really love it a lot. Right?
While you're doing that, Shandy said she's put. Shandy said she's going to get some food.
Shandy,
Gonna get some Chinese
you gonna get some Chinese food? Okay, I appreciate that. There's always a cat in there that's got his arm going up and down. It's like a good luck thing, like this. Get one of those too while you're there, Shandy. All right. Thank you, Shandy.
Wait,
I'm listening.
Dawn says, my son truly admires all your painting and artwork.
Thank you, Don. I appreciate that. If you want to say your son's name, I can give him a shout out if you like. Just put his name in the chat. We'll give him a big shout out because I'm thankful for all the kids and I appreciate him enjoying the channel. Yeah.
Oh, Shandy just said something surprising.
What Shandy say?
She said she loves cats.
Shandy loves cats. That's wonderful, Shandy. All right, so everybody, I'm a cat lover, I guess, so in a way, kind of, sort of. I never had one, but I like to look at them do. I see them do a lot of stuff, and they stay busy. That's for sure. So me and the cat, we probably get into a lot of trouble together. Okay, we would. I would be going on around doing crazy stuff with the cat. Grab a big flat brush off. No, now listen. It's a nice black background, but I want to add some interest to it. You guys know I never really do I wanted to put a paint palette in Shadow's hand like I always do, but today we won't. But what I will do, what do you say, Sissy?
I was just thinking, if you don't want to do the paint palette right there at the paws,
Yeah.
put a little pile of paint, like get his paws in it.
Put some paws, paint in the paws.
Yeah, Shadow
Maybe a paintbrush too, maybe you think? No. We'll work it out with Shadow. We're gonna work it out. We're gonna get Shadow all together. All right, so what I want to do, I want to add a little blue to this, okay? I just want to add a little blue to it, and just to give it some interest. Well, actually, I think I want to give it some green. I'm gonna reach down in here and grab a tube of this green. This is so pretty. Okay, so we got this here. I'm gonna add some green to this. I'm gonna put it on to the side, so I want you to see this. I want you to see what this green is gonna do, okay? And I think that maybe just I'm gonna try to give it like a richness, you know what I'm saying? Like I really want to feel like this kitty cat is like it's the great artist Da Vinci and pop. You know, listen, I wanted to go get some red. Get some red. So I got red, put it in there, and it might not be the same shade as mine because this is quinacridone. Okay, but it's okay. We'll put that in there. Yeah. This is what I want to do for Shadow. This is what I want to do. What is next week's painting? I have someone who is interested. Well, I was considering doing I got this gold. Look at this. Look. I'm gonna use some of this gold. I was considering doing a ladybug next week. I'm not quite sure, but I'll put it up. I'll put it up within the next day, and then you can see what it's gonna be. So I'm getting a little bit of this gold. It's so rich and creamy, you guys. You gotta get some of this stuff. All right. And these paints are not so expensive. This one is a student grade paint by Master's Touch, and it's for $5.99. All right, but look how much paint you get. You know what I mean? If your kid is a consistent painter, you might want to invest in some of these student paints in tubes now. All right, but if not, so it's all right. It's fine. We'll work with this. Check it out. Check me out. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab some of this black. I'm just gonna load my paintbrush up, meaning I'm taking a paintbrush And I'm dipping right into the paint. And I'm just swooshing it up. And I'm going to get a little bit on there like that. See that little amount right there? Don't go all the way up to the ferrule where the brushes meet. How did I get red on here? Oh, it's just a piece of chip. Okay? All right. So just don't get into the ferrule. All right. So now I'm going to start on the edges. Get my edges done first, because that's going to be the easiest thing for me to do. And you want to do them because you want your painting to be a have a finished look to it. So you just go all the way down the sides like this. And you can go all the way in the back if you want. I don't do all of that. So I like to write on the back of mine. Let the people know what size canvas it is, because I do sell art. So if anybody's interested in art, let me know. And I can get you some. Get it together. So I'm just taking my time with it. And I don't know why, because it don't take that long to do. But I want to make sure it's nice and dark there. Okay. All right. So I'm going this side. I'm going to do the side too. Yeah. So I'm not sure, but I'll be posting it up actually in Utrecht Dark. And I hope that you all can join us. Okay. I really do. Please. Everyone is welcome. Gather the kids. Hear ye, hear ye. Gather all the children that you know and bring them in for the Just Kidding show. Okay, let's get into it. Because I have bars, all right? So I'm just painting this up, doing it. So I'm just going in there because I don't want it to look weak on the side. So I'll make sure I get enough paint in there. And I'm going to go ahead and load my brush up again like that. I'm going again. I'm going to just do this side. Now, the reason I'm not going all the way to the bottom is because according to this reference photo, it appears to me that shadow has bedding on the floor. That's what it looks like. And I can see the wood grain on the floor. And I like that. It just made me smile. And I think I want to capture that in the painting. So I'm not going to go all the way down. I'm just going to do my line here. And I'm going to make sure I don't go that far down. So we can capture the wood floor and bring the wood floor on the side. So next. Ta-da! The outsides are done. And I just stuck my hand in the paint. Uh-oh. Just wipe it off, you guys. Don't get upset if you do stuff like that. Just wipe it off. Put it on the canvas, all right? And you got a towel, too, you can use. All right. So I got some black in here. All right. So now I'm going to start incorporating some green in here. And I still have my black on my brush. I never rinsed, you guys. You can see that I never rinsed. And I'm just going in. I'm going to get some more of this green. I'm going to put it over here. And I just want to add some more in. And you're going to say, wow, wow, wow. It looks really rich. And I'm going to say, yeah, I told you. Okay? Yeah. So just add that in. Now maybe I'll get some of this quinacridone and I'll put that in there. Right? And so you just add a little bit in. And we're just going to paint him. And you just don't worry about it. Just keep blending it in. You're going to say, my colors are disappearing in the black. Yeah, it appears that they are, but they aren't. So just add some. Just keep going wild with it, okay? You get some more green on there. We'll add some. I have some up there, so I'll add some up here, like so, and just kind of rub your brush on there, and we're going to get an effect, all right? So just go ahead and grab some more black and put it on here. Now, when you got your brush, when you're getting around shadow, and I made a mistake when I wiped my finger on Shadow's forehead, but it wasn't that bad. But just take your brush and stand it straight up, right? Stand it straight up. Go right around Shadow's. This is, you got, when you do your reference photo, all right? Some people can paint, like I like to paint without drawing. I paint with my paintbrush, so. But I know a lot of you guys, I've been painting for years, so I have that skill pretty much, but a lot of you guys don't, so I'm not going to hold that against you, but just go right around Shadow really good. Don't forget, we're not going to do this part yet. Because this is somewhat the bedding. So I want to make sure the black wall is represented. And then just go on in there and fill it in after you go around Shadow. Make sure you grab you some red at some point and add a little red in there. And it's okay. Go on the side with it. Add just some more green in there. It's all right. I know it's blending in. Don't worry. But it's the tone. We're setting a tone all around Shadow. Okay? All right? Can't stop walking but love mowing and cruising and acting up in the morning. What's going on, big guy? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. You are something else. I really do appreciate you and your channel and your wife and what you do over there. Yeah. So I appreciate you guys and thank you so much for coming in. I'm asking everybody to please go over to the Just Kidding channel where the kids are. Hit the thumbs up, honey. You can't leave a comment over there, and I understand you might want to. However, no, they want to see the thumbs up, you guys. So go over there and hit it for them. The link is in the chat. Nightbot is dropping it. If you want to know what the link is, you can always ask one of my moderators that's in here, and they will tell you. So you have no excuse not to go over and show love to the children. I am broadcasting live from my other channel called Just Kidding, where I teach your kids how to paint, and I am broadcasting live into 755 Media, and that's where all the adults are. You can leave a comment on that side. So yeah, come on in, everybody. Thank you. Share me out. And so we're just gonna add a little bit more red up in here and some more green, and it's looking really, really good. I'm liking it a lot, and I'm just going over. And as I go over in every area, I'm flipping my brush this side to that side, this side to that side, and that is how I'm getting all this lovely paint off my brush. And you guys is going to see that this is going to look so good. Little J Money Lifestyle Vlogs, what's going on? Hey, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. I am painting Shadow today. Shadow is a lovely cat. This cat lives in California. It's a real cat, you guys. So I'm taking my brush and I'm standing it right up, and I'm dragging it all around Shadow's tail till I get here, and I'm just going to curve it off. Just maybe do like that, and I'll fill that in. All right, just fill it in, and the thing is, get all around Shadow, because once we paint Shadow little cute self, she's gonna pop right off the page, you guys, and I guarantee that right now. 16 people in the chat. Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate you. Hey, Just Kidding kids, look at all the Just Kidding kids over here on the Just Kidding channel. Everybody is ready to paint and do their thing. We're painting Shadow. Everyone is excited. Yeah. This could be your kitty too. So if you have a kitten who is smitten, okay, what you want to do is paint their cat this cat the same color as your cat. You can look at your cat, see what color paws he or her has, and then you can add, I'm gonna add a little bit more green on my brush. I'm gonna just come in right here, right around Shadow's face, okay? And put that green in there. And you can paint your cat any color. You just look at your cat. He said, okay, my cat doesn't have white paws. My cat has gray paws. And you can make gray by adding black and white together and make a gray that's almost the color of your kitten and apply it to this. Now, if you have a black cat, whoa, stop. If you have a black cat, everyone, and that's the cat you're painting, your background needs to go to like a lighter color. Maybe a sky blue, a light pink, or maybe a lavender or white or a yellow. Well, that would be nice, a yellow background with a black cat on it. I mean, you got to do contrast, okay? So we're going to contrast. This is why this kitten looks so cute here, because all you see is kitten. You really don't see that there's a floor. You don't really see that there's a bed. You don't really see any of this. You're looking at the cat, it's popping off because of the contrast of the darkness and the lightness. The dark, the light is the contrast, okay? So, but if you got a black cat, you need to be painting your background a lighter color, or you're going to have a really, really super dark painting, and you might not be able to see your cat on it. Okay, so I mean, there's ways that you can, but you can add like blues to your black and kind of highlight the cat. You can even do some abstract stuff with that, right? But all right, so we want to get in here because this is making it look like Shadow is floating on air. But see, this is the bed, and this is the part I think that this is what I'm seeing. It's this really dark picture. But what I'm trying to see, this cat is laying on something. And I think it comes from like right about here, and it goes around. So what I'm gonna do now, first I'm gonna finish my background. So remember I took that gold out, so I'm gonna come over here and we'll grab a little bit of gold on here. Now this gold, you have to be careful because it will take over your art in a heartbeat, okay? So we're just gonna add little splats of gold all over the place, right? Now I want you to blend them in. Just blend them in wildly. Just go wild. Flipping your brush side to side, flipping it over and back and over, and just rub all these little spots in. Okay? Look at that. Look how it's starting to turn on. All right? So we're just going to blend them in. You can put some on your side if you want. Just blend it in a little bit. All right? So we're just going to get that going. Just going to go wild. Go wild. All right? So we got it all blended in. Looks good? See that? You see it, sissy? You like it? All right, that's my girl. That's my girl. All right, so we got shadow all done here. I'm just kind of a little spot that I didn't feel comfortable with. I want to go over, and I did. Now we got to get into the bedding. I hope we didn't put as much paint on as I did. Oh my God! But it's there, and I can use it later on. It's something I'm gonna do after the show. What I want you to do now, everyone, is rinse your brush. Rinse it. Rinse it good. Rinse it like you know you should. Let's go! Rinse! Everybody! Blue Lotus Vibe is in the building. What's up, baby? How you doing this afternoon? I appreciate you coming in. I really do. You the bomb diggity. Let's get into it. This for you.
Here come my member. Yeah. You see him? Here come my member. Make way for my member.
All right.
Make way for my member.
You
Make
said
way for my
Nina
member.
said-
Make way for my VIP.
My VIP. That's Blue Lotus Vibes by Janita McLean. Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate you, sis. Linda Dore says, what is a cat's favorite color? I know the answer. Anybody wants to answer that? Because I know the answer. I know what they like. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, thank you for ruining my next joke. But it's okay. It's okay, Lena. Okay, anybody want to guess? Sissy says mellow yellow. No, ma'am, that's not it. I'm gonna tell you what it is. You ready, Lena? You ready for me to share with you what the cat's favorite color is? I know what it is. Purple. Yeah, purr. I can't purr like a cat. My voice is too crazy. But it's purple. And I know what it is. Am I right? Am I right, Lena? Am I right? Come on, tell me. Am I right? I know it's purple. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. Speaking of purple, maybe we'll get something, put it on the bed a little bit. That's going to bring that black. We'll get that purple in there, and we're going to accentuate the black hue from the bed and separate the black hue from the bed from the background that we created. Blue the Lotus is cracking up. Yeah, it's purple. Yeah. Okay, Lena, she's so smart. She's so smart, Lena. All right, I got one for you. What, Lena, is a cat's favorite TV show? What's a cat's favorite TV show? Let me get a sip of water, y'all. Yeah, Lena, I can go all day with this. Yeah, I know about cats. I know what they do. I have this brilliant purple. I'm going to go ahead and use it. It's actually a little lighter. Now, kids, I want to give you an information tip. When you guys get paint in a tube and it starts, you can feel it like sticking up. What you can do is take the top off. Make sure that your purple is down in there. You can do that by squeezing your tube sideways, and it's going to draw air in. It's going to make your paint go down in there. And what you do, this is why I carry this little thing of water around. This is why this is so valuable to me. When I misplace this in my studio, I go crazy because I got to find my water sprayer. Okay, so you spray a couple of spurts down in there. Look. Let it go in there. Okay, that's enough. You don't want to oversaturate it because the paint has binders in it. All right, you can learn all about all of that stuff and the information that they have provided on the back of the tube. This old girl might need some glasses for, okay? Can't stop walking but love mowing and cruising and laughing. Baby, let me ask you something. Are you safe? I know you was on the road this morning. And I appreciate you Shout out to all the truck drivers. Maybe I'll do a truck next week. You know what I'm saying? A big rig. And so you just squish it around, you guys. Squish it around in your tube, and you can hear it squishing around. That's fine, because this application of paint, it might be a little watery, but you are breaking these binders up and down here in the bottom of the tube where you ready, you need that. So let's get it going. You just squish it, squishy. And I know kids like squishies. Maybe I'll do a squishy next week. They like squishy, sissy. Mm-hmm. Squishies is a new thing, you guys. I don't know. The older folks probably like, what the heck is a squishy? Don't worry about it. Just hit the thumbs up over there with the kids on the Just Kidding channel. That's what you do. All right, so I'm just gonna squish some paint up to the top so you can see that it became loosened. See, it's almost to the end. See how thin my paint is? Yeah, I need some paint. I gotta go buy some paint. But I'm not gonna do it like that because I want to get it everywhere. So I'm going to do it like this. And just get me some out. All right, you guys. And I'm sorry that I didn't mean for this to become a thing, but it is. So I got some out. See how loose it is? Let me see how nice it is. It's nice and creamy. All right? And nice and creamy. All right, so now in this area, it's a little bit smaller than this area, okay? So what I am going to do is I'm going to shrink my brush down. Sometimes you have to, not sometimes, all the time. We have to go down the size of the brush. We rinsed, right? Remember we did a big rinse? All right, so look at the size of this brush. And look at the size of this one. It's almost the same brush. It's a flat brush. But this one is a little bit smaller, you see? So I'm going to go into the smaller brush because I have a smaller area. I got some purple there. And I still got some black on my palette, all right? There's some black, there's some purple, all right? So I'm just going to grab the purple first. I'm just going to go in here. I'm going to go all around. And I'm scrubbing it in. And scrubbing on your brushes, it takes them out. You know what I mean? You're supposed to lightly just put paint in like that, like this. But listen, Just Kidding only lasts an hour, honey. Hour and a half. I'll try to get out of here. So I scrub. All right. So the scrubbing is fine. But if you have older brushes, you can use those for scrubbing. But do not use your newer brushes for scrubbing because that will take them out and they'll become an old brush in one day. Okay, I'm just telling y'all the truth. You said Meow TV? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Liz B. Journey is in the building. Liz, I asked a question. You weren't here. And I know you like puzzles and games of the sort. So here's the question. What is a kitten's favorite TV show? Come on, Liz. I know you got this. All right. So shout out to you, Liz. Thank you for coming in. Lena's guess was Meow TV. No, ma'am. You said it's your favorite color, the purple? Yeah, purple. That's a cat's favorite color too, right? Purple. Yeah, so we just put some purple in here. All right, so we're just going to put it in here. And I know it's not purple underneath the shadow. She's actually sitting on a darker bed, but this is going to give us a base so that it just won't be pure black. And I don't want that. So just trying to show you guys how to mix colors in on top of colors, and they will give you certain things, okay? So we're just going to put it in. Now, you don't have to do the whole thing, all right? You do not, all right? But we'll put that in there like that. And we'll bring some over here, too, because the bed doesn't stop there. It seems like the bed comes around like right here. So we're just going to add that in and take away from this is abstracting. It means add and take away. We're taking away from the background, which is turning out to look really rich. And we're going to come around here, and then there's the bed over here. And it kind of circles off. All right, so that's how what's going on. That's why we add the purple in. Because now, you guys, we're going to go right into our black. Don't rinse. Just grab you some black. And now just go right in with the purple. All right? And you're going to change all this purpleness with the black. We're just going to go over the whole kitten bed, okay? With the purple. Then you can pretty much use whatever color you wanted. I chose purple. All right? Since we was on the purple. A joke. All right, y'all ready for the answer for the joke? Everybody ready? Everybody put the answer in? What is a cat's favorite TV show?
Lena said the evening news.
Oh, that's not, I like that. The evening news. That's really nice. But it's not it. Excuse me. The cat's favorite TV show is Claw and Order. Okay, let's get into it. Wait, listen, get in the building. What's up, big guy? How you doing today? We're painting a kitty cat. This is Strength from Within's cat, and her name is Shadow. And so we are painting her today, and she is posing, honey. Okay, she is there. She is here for it. So we're gonna get into it. Paint her, get her together. All right, so we can have a nice little cat added to our painting repertoire, our museum. All right, so I'm just going just above, just below the cat's paw, just a tiny bit. This one is hanging over the side of the bed. All right, so we're gonna get in here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and scrub out because I was telling you guys I'm ruin your brush, but this is a scrubbing brush for me, so I'm going to go ahead and scrub. When I mean scrubbing means you've destroyed the brush by scrubbing. And I've destroyed the brush but it's all part of the art. Okay, it's not a bad thing to do. It just, you don't want to do it to a good brush. That's all I'm saying, okay? So you have a really nice brush. Okay, look at this brush. Let me show you what I mean. If you have a brush that's like this, look at this brush. It's fine. It's nothing wrong with it. See, it's a great brush. You have a brush all fluffy up like this. I mean, you've been scrubbing. And it's fine. You have I'm a scrub brushes on one side, and I'm a good brushes on the other side. And that's what we're doing, okay? So we're scrubbing out. Get some more black paint on here. All right, don't worry about it. It's all good. If you still see purple, just cover it up. It's all right. Try not to get on the cat. Try not to get paint on the cat, please. All right, so we're just going to add some more black over here. Get this bed covered up over here. Okay, baby. Thank you. And then we're just going to leave a little bit of bedding here. Purple, by just kind of sort of representing it. Kind of representing it a little bit. You can barely see it. Okay? You just parked for the night. Great. Well, enjoy yourself. Make sure you get yourself a shower. Okay? Get yourself a shower, all right? Yeah. Motivation for the weightlifting gig. How you been doing? Oh, wait a minute. They're saying Kim just walked in. Did she walk in? Hey, baby. I didn't see you, sweet pie. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate that. Yeah. Thanks to everybody that's coming in here. We are painting the cat without getting paint on the cat. Okay? Let's go, fam. Let's go. 17 people in the building. Make sure y'all share your girl. All right. So now we're going to go back to the bigger brush. Because now I want to just go ahead and make this part right here a nice black, right? So got all of this painted. Now this is the edge of the bed, I believe. So we're going to grab some black, just scrape some up on one side of the brush, like so. The other side I didn't. See? Nothing, paint. Nothing, paint. Now, just go ahead. The entire row right here, painted black. Don't get any on the paw, okay? Because shadow is nice and white. So we don't want to mess that up. So just go ahead and just go side to side. I'm not going side to side like this. I'm actually going one way. I raise my brush up and I do it again. Raise my brush up and I do it again. Raise my brush up and I do it again. Until I get it all filled in, okay? So now, stand your brush up if you want to go around shadow's paw. All right, stand your brush up and just go ahead and get it. All right, so do your sides. Make sure you do your sides. This completes your painting. So do your sides. Come over here and grab this whole thing. It's good if you got enough paint on it. You can just go down the whole row like that. All right, go down the whole row, kids. All right, right. Now get you some paint. When you start running out, get some more paint and go down the whole row. Just start at the, let's get in there with that tail and just bring it on down. Bring it on down, bring it on down. We got the paint going, bring it on down. Let's go, kids. Let's go, everybody. Thank you so much. All the adults are here and all the children is representing Just Kidding today. I appreciate you all. You all are great. All right, so we got some artists in the building. Kids, we like to call them the paint slingers. We got plenty of paint slingers here painting with us. And even if you're catching us on the replay, I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you. And I want you to be smiling while you're painting, okay? I don't want you to be all frowned up and serious. I want you to smile, put a big smile on your face, and go ahead and stand your brush up and trim it up like that. Now, can you see the difference from where I added the purple in with the black, and it looks like now shadow is laying on something, and this is the side going down. Do you understand why I asked you to do that? Unicorn Lady Tech is in the house. Welcome in. Thank you so much. And so we're painting Unicorn Lady. I don't know if you know, I have another channel, and it's called Just Kidding. And it's on Saturdays at 12 high noon. This is why I teach your kids how to paint. Yeah, your babies, so you can bring them on in, and we can all paint together and have a great time, okay? So thank you for coming in. And if you guys haven't, and I appreciate it if you would, take a minute, go over to the Just Kidding channel. The link is here in the chat. And if not, one of my mods will be happy to drop it off for you. And then you can go over to the Just Kidding channel and you can thumbs the kids up, because the kids can't get comments over there. They can't even comment over here, but they do see the thumbs up. And I want them to think that I'm cool. So if you guys thumbs me up and give me a lot of thumbs up, the kids will know that they're cool and that I'm cool. Maybe I might be not so cool, but they will be. So make sure y'all let the kids know that they're cool by going over there and thumbsing up the channel. So I'm just doing my edges now. Okay, you guys can see it. And I don't want to get any on that purple part because this matters. The purple part matters, okay? So now we got shadow. We've got a brush full of black paint, but that's okay. Make sure you use it now and go back over this. Black is very important that you get this row right. All right, just go ahead and make sure you get it right. Make sure you get it right. Just take your time, bring it down, bring it out, and flip your brush off just before you want to end, and then you'll be just fine. Now, this is what I want everybody to do. I want you all to rinse. Rinse, please. Looks real good. And I'm rinsing more in this art painting than I usually do, but this is because of the contrast of colors that we are using. You guys go ahead and rinse, please. Please rinse. Shady Music is back. Thank you so much, baby. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. Accessory is saying thanks to Shandy T. Yeah, I see y'all. All right. So now I got a nice clean brush, okay? You might not look like it's clean, but it is. This is the way it came in the pack. These brushes were donated gracefully by Accessory. Yeah, Accessory. So, yeah, she donated these brushes with Just Kidding, so I'm showing you how to use them. Now, this is an angle brush, so we're going to keep this to the side. We need another color, you guys. We need to get this wooden floor together, all right? So what I have is my fave, burnt umber. Now, if you don't have a burnt umber, you really need to get this in your paint kit. But if you do not have it, because it does special things. But if you do not have it, it's fine. Go ahead and use a brown. And if you don't have brown, if you have a yellow and red, mix them together. Make an orange, okay? Add a little bit of blue to it, okay? And that's going to give you a nice brown, all right? So, all right. So, I got my burnt umber on here. This floor is really light. I'm going to use this really cool beige color. This is called Unbleached Titanium. If you want to just get regular white, it's going to be called Titanium White. All right, see it? Yeah, and this is unbleached titanium. See the difference? All right, but if you don't have it, go ahead and mix you some white in there, and you're going to get the same thing. All right, this mine is just going to give it a special look. All right, we want the oomph. All right, so I'm going to put that on here. And I shouldn't use that much. Yeah, that's cool because I got this whole flooring to do. All right, so we're about to put in the floor, you guys. For those of you on the adult side know anything about renovating, we're renovating here. First thing I want you to do, I want you to take your beigey color, which you can use white. You can add a little bit of brown to it, or a little tiny bit of yellow and red mixed together and get yourself this color. All right, and just go ahead and layer it on. Yeah, we're putting this floor in. Shout out to Strength from Within LLC for lending us her kitty cat today. Appreciate you, sis. So lay your brush flat and drag it all the way around the paw. Drag it all the way around the bottom of the bedding. Okay? And fill it in. Just grab your brush and sweep it over. Sweep it to the side. Come on, paint slangers. Let's slang some paint right now. Let's get into it. What's going on, Practical Things? How you doing, honey pie? Hope all is well with you this afternoon. Thanks for coming in. We are painting a kitten without putting paint on a kitten, okay? We got a kitten, and we're going to paint this kitten. But we're not going to put any kind of paint on the actual kitten, okay? The kitten is not going to get paint on it at all. Hey, East Dad, how you doing, big guy? Thank you for stopping in this afternoon. I'm broadcasting live from Just Kidding channel. Over there is my other channel. And we paint for the kids. And so we're all in here painting today. So I hope you can get comfortable and relax and chill out with crafting away and Shandy Cheek and Oreo and Accessory and so many other folks are in here right now. So I just go ahead and relax and chill. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Relaxing and chilling and painting a cat. Yeah. All right, so we got the cat. The cat is sitting on his bed. Her name is Shadow. So I'm just painting. I'm catching up and painting all the places I missed while I'm running my mouth. So I'm just painting all of this stuff right here. And this black might show up through your white if you were is even going as you like I wasn't. So I was kind of off. So we're just painting this and we're renovating. We're putting in a flooring. So this is a floor. It's going to be a floor. All right, you guys. So I'm going to turn this thing on my side, on this side, and I'm going to finish my sides of my painting, which you guys know I love to do because it makes my work look so finished and complete. All right. And I'm also going to do the side. Well, I did this side. Right? I'm also going to do the bottom. All right. So give me a scoop of paint, and I'm just going to not play with it. I'm just going to go ahead and drag it all the way down. I'm not going to kid around here. Okay. No kidding on this one. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Drag it down. Let's go, paint slangers. Let's go, kids. Yeah. You guys are doing an excellent job. And I see some of you are not smiling while you're painting, and I'm wondering why you are not smiling. All right, so we got that painted. We got to let the bottom dry because if I put it back on my wood, it's going to stick to it. So what I'm going to do, since this part is almost, well, it's dry enough, see, I can touch it without it getting on my finger. I'm going to turn it upside down, and I'm going to let it sit here. And while I'm letting it sit here, we're done with this wooded part. So you can go ahead and wipe your brush off if you got excess paint on it. Just take your brush, put it right in between your rag, put it in there, like that. Squeeze your hand together and pull your brush out. Pull your brush out. You can do it a few times. And then after you do that, I want you guys to go ahead and rinse. Rinse. There you go. Yeah, rinse it out. Tap it on the side so you don't have water dripping everywhere. We don't want that. You kid around and get water on your belly. Now my brush is clean and it's ready for the next thing that I want to do, which is going to add a brown tone to this, okay? So while it's upside down, all right, I just want to say while it's upside down, okay, all right, it's there. Have a good trip today, and thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate you. Yeah, all right, so let's go. While it's upside down, you guys, let's get into this burnt umber or brown that we had. So we're just going to get some of that on our brush. All right. And so I'm just going to make streaks like this. Back and forth. Just a little bit of streaks. Back and forth. Okay. Let's go back and forth with it. And then some of your creamy unbleached titanium is going to start mixing in with that. And that's fine. That's okay. Oh, I put the wrong color on here. But that's all right. Let's go streaking. And we get some more brown. And I'm just going to streak it over here. And I can tell, like right in here by the tail, we'll get into it once I flip it over because it might be a challenge for you guys to see it. So I'm just going to go ahead and just streak this in. And I'm loosely painting it in. Try not to get down on the tail. Okay, and I'm loosely just pulling it putting the brush down, I'm pulling and pushing this way. And I'm just going ahead and I'm just going on around her tail like so. Even close up to the bed. And I'm just streaking it in like so. All right? Excuse me. And so now on this side, on my sides, I want to just put some in there. And I'm loosely putting it in and it's blending in with the wet paint that I just put up there. And that's fine. And I'm just going to go ahead and just drag it on around the cattail. Put my brush up against the cattail and bring it back. And I'm just going to keep doing that until I get all the way around Shadow's tail, okay? And now I'm on my sides. I'm just kind of flickering my brush back and forth so that it covers that area. Now I got to do the bottom, right? So get some more brown paint on my brush like that. I'm come back. I'm going sideways. Now don't go up and down. Keep going sideways with it because the wood floor is going in one direction. If you ever seen wood, it goes in one direction. And so you want to keep going in that direction. You don't want to go up and down with it. And we're just going to go ahead and drag that there and let it paint. Let it dry. All right. So we got one more side to do, which is this side. All right. And so I just flick my brush back and forth like so. And I can stand it up and do it. I can lay it down and do it. And I can just drag this all the way around. And I'm trying to let this thing dry at the same time. So I'm just going to streak it. Now, I want you to grab some water. Don't rinse your brush. Dip your brush in some water. Okay? And then just tap it off. And then just come through with it. And then just pull. Pull. Like so. And any matter way you want, just keep striking the canvas with it and just pull. And when you get to the long part, pull all the way down. When you get to this part, pull all the way. And you can go in V shapes. See? I'm going sideways a little bit with it. I'm going this way with it. And then when my brush starts to get dry, I'm going to put it back in the water and get some more water. And I'm going to do it again. All right? So my brush starts getting dry. Just dip it in there. And I'll tap it off really, really good. Keep tapping. All right, now come in here and put it next to the cattail and drag it this way. Drag it that way. Just keep dragging, okay? All right? Keep dragging it. And then, boo, yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo! Look at there. Look at there. All right, so look, don't get so excited. Get all the way up to the black part, okay? Like me. I was getting excited. Get all the way up. And if you even get it on the black part, it's okay. We can always come back over that with black. All right? How y'all like the wood flooring? We just installed wood flooring for a fraction of its cost. Okay? Yeah, just get in there. And sometimes it'll be like little knots in the wood. So get you a little tiny bit of brown on it. And then you can put some like right here and make it look like it's a little wood knot. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what I'm saying? Ooh, don't play with us. Now drag it again. All right, so you want to put some more wood knots in the wood, like right here. Let's put one right here. And then you drag it like that, okay? Make sure you get on the side. You might want to add a little bit more stripes on there. And it's okay, just as long as you're going the same way. Just keep going the same way. Drag it like that. Let's let that dry, y'all. Let's let that dry. While I was letting it dry, I want you guys to go ahead and rinse. Rinse real good. Yeah, I hear it. Rinse, baby. Rinse, everybody. Hey, y'all. 18 people in the building. Close this thing up for the kids, y'all. We working on it. Now, look. Shadow tail is nice and white. Rinse your brush and wipe it off on your paint towel. Take your brush, and I want you to go all around Shadow's tail with it, just squiggly, and clean all that paint up off of Shadow's tail. Squiggly, get it off there. Y'all see the paint coming off, right? You should. If you are using an acrylic paint or a student paint, you should start to see it lift off just plain water. If you are using a temper paint, nah, you ain't going to see it, okay? You ain't going to see it. You're going to have to paint it white. So I'm hoping in your set you have some white in there, okay? And my acrylics in my temporary paint sets, that's for the little kids. When I sell the Just Kidding boxes, it's white paint included. So just put some on there, okay? If you're getting it from somewhere else, I'm not sure if you're going to have white paint in there. That's why I encourage you to get the art kit so you have everything that you need so that you can create masterpieces like this, okay? Yeah, the upside down cat, you guys. How y'all like that? I'm professional. Thank you so much, Eastet. Appreciate you so much, baby. I really do appreciate you. Passionate Chick Darcy says it's lit for sure. That feature's turned off right now this afternoon for the kids, but it's okay. We know that you're lit. We appreciate it. Tina Bailey, the Midnight Crocheter is in the building. What's going on, Tina Bailey? Thank you so much for coming in this afternoon. All right, so I got a question for you guys. I have a question. Well, I guess the feature is not off. I see Nite, but I dropped you. But it's cool. I think because you're a mom. Yeah, I think because you're a mom. But anyway, I want to ask you guys a question. And this is East Dad says, I'm such a professional, Null. Oh, thank you, East Dad. Since you want to be funny, I want to ask you a question. Why are kittens excellent bosses? Since we're all professionals up in here, why are kittens excellent bosses? Anybody want to take a guess? East Dad, since you know so much. Do you want to tell me what it? Why? Why do kittens make excellent bosses? Okay, let's go, East Dad. All right, so give you a minute to answer that. Meanwhile, I think that we can probably turn it over. Let's see. You can touch your work, and if your fingers have paint on it, that means it's a no. My fingers do not have paint on it. I think it's a yes. So that means we can turn this over without my wood grain. You see my wood grain, Sissy? Yeah, look at that wood grain floor, baby. Let's get into it up in here. Let's get into the Just Kidding kids because with my help and their expertise, yeah, we're going to get it in. Okay. I see my chat went down. That means everybody got out to go Google. No, ma'am. No, sir. No cheating up in here. I'm going to say it before you get back. Cats make excellent bosses because they have great leadership. Let's get back into this. Look for the cat. And her name is Shadow. Let's get back into Shadow, y'all. So far, we got a really, did you see the background color, Sissy? Do you see it? Do you see it? We have a very expensive, very antique, artsy look background. The Da Vinci type. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The Michelangelo type. You know what I mean? The greats. And so we have that background going on. And we have an elegant wood floor. This here is not veneer, honey. No. This is actually wood grain, chopped from the finest of trees. Okay, we got that going on up in here. Now we have to get our elegant cat Shadow and fill her in. Y'all ready? Let's get into Shadow. Come on, everybody. Get your white. If you're ready for Shadow, anybody got a chat emoji, a cat emoji you can put in the chat? I would appreciate it. Okay, let's go, man. Let's get into it, kids. I got my titanium white. We see all this white in here. We have to paint her white, okay? We have to get that white showing. This cat is going to go by quick. I want y'all to understand. I want y'all to feel me, okay? So we're going to get this white. I'm going to turn my palette this way so you can get more into the white here, all right? We'll get into this. So get some white and I'm squishing it. And I'm going to put a lot in there, y'all. Oh, that's a lot. It's a lot. I know, but she got a lot on her body. It's a lot on her body. All right, yeah, let's go. You said that's a sissy OMG moment. Okay, let's go. Unicorn lady, put the cat in the chat. We want the cats in the chat. Accessory got the cats in the chat. Yeah, you love the flooring. Lena, I can install one of these in your home. It's a little or nothing. I'm telling you. I really can. Okay, so let's go. Cat, listen. Y'all putting the cats in the chat or what? Let me see. Okay, the adults is putting the cats in the chat. Kids, and that's a good thing. Let's get into it. Let's show them. Let's show these adults something. We're going to go ahead, and I'm going to get my smaller brush, okay? And if you have a round brush, you can use that. But don't get the detail brush because that's too small, all right? So now we had to, let's get the white one. Okay, let's grab some of this white. It's so creamy and nice, you guys. I love acrylic paints. It just looks, look at that. It's like almost a little ice cream, but don't eat it, all right? So let's go into it. We're gonna go ahead and paint the ears. Let's start with this top ear because it looks like this cat is paying attention and the ear is perked up. So don't get on your drawing, kids. If you have a drawing with pencil, try to stay in your line so you know what's going to come next. All right, so let's get into it. Get all your white, like so. And his face is really white. Her face is super white, so we're going to paint between her eyes. Bring it on down to her little soft face. Oh, she's a cutie pie. I'm so happy to be painting shadow today. Don't you think that's a bit? Well, I don't know what strength from within is, where the heck she at, but we don't care. We're going to paint her cat. When she come back, she's going to be like, what in the world? You guys painted my cat? Yep, we did. We painted your cat without getting paint on your cat. All right? So, yeah. Monkey Month. Shout out to you, Monkey Month. Okay, so I appreciate you. Monkey Month is her daughter, so I'm proud of her, and I'm thankful that she let me paint her cat. Yeah, so Monkey Month is probably painting too. All right, so we're going to get her together and put some on this ear up here. This ear is white too. And the reason why you do not just leave your stand your brush up so you can get a nice peek. You want a nice peek on the cat ear, okay? You don't want it to be flat. So stand your brush up and paint it so that you should get that peek. If you lay your brush down, you won't. This is my authority cat. So, okay, what is that? Oh, no, I don't understand what that is. Okay, passing cheese on Dr. Cat. Sonia's singing that she's dropping her cat in the chat. Yeah, cat's in the chat. Yeah, let's go, fam. All right, so we're gonna did I get around? Now, the way you can tell is you got to go tilt your head to the side, right? You got your light on. So tilt your head to the side. If you see it is shiny, that's how you know you painted it. All right. But if you see it's dull, like over here, let me show you. So turn the cat this way. You see it shiny? Look at the white part in the face we did. Now look at the dull part in the body or below. You can see where I painted. You see it dull and shiny? Trying to show you. You saw it? Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's how you know. With a naked eye, without being on camera, you can't really see that good. But with a naked eye, you can. So keep painting, paint shadow. Let's go, you guys. Let's get it in. Don't be afraid of the paint. It's nothing, okay? It's nothing. It's just paint. We can fix it. If you make a mistake, it's all right. And if you made mistakes on things or you have some questions about your art, your journey with art and things that you might paint with me or just on other stuff, you guys can always email me for answers. If I have it, I'll get you the answers that you need in order to make your art a pleasant one. So, yeah, just paint all around shadow, all just the white now. Don't get on the collar because the collar appears to be white, but it's more like a clear, okay? So we're going to paint around that and we're going to add a little something to it to show that it's there later. But back to that. If you guys have something that you need answers to, you always can email me. My email is listed right below, right here. It's going to pop up right there. So make sure y'all go ahead and write it down. Okay, I'm open for discussion, whether you're an adult or a kid, for everybody. And you can just email me and we'll chat it out in the email. Okay? So just coming around. Now I'm standing my brush up and I'm lightly lining the paw. Just lightly lining it because I want it to be nice and crisp. Nice and crisp. And it's barely touching the floor. It's got a little tip of it toward the floor, but barely, barely, barely. So I want to represent that. So I round the paw because I kind of went over it with the flooring. So I just rounded the paw. This is the way my cat walking around all the time. Okay. Okay, Lita. I didn't know you had a cat. Okay, what is your cat's name? Shout out to your cat, okay? Shout out to your cat. All right, so I'm just setting my brush up. I'm lightly going over the paw on this side, and I'm just lightly going over it. And you can always come back and do a second coat to cover your pencil markings, everybody. So you got pencil marking. That means you need to do a second coat. All right? So that's fine. We're here for it. Now I probably won't do the second coat on live, but I know I'm going to do one. All right? All right, so now I got that part done. The next white part is over here. So we did the face. We did the body. I'm tilting my head to the side and make sure that I got all of the body done. The chest. All right? So now I'm going to come over here. I'm going to do the leg, the other leg that we see. But it's hard to see it, but it's there. Okay? Very hard because she is nesting on that leg. Okay? She's laying on it. So we're going to go ahead and just give it a little bit. And if you get messed up a little bit and you go outside the line, brush it out like this. If you go outside the line, brush it out like this. Brush it out. That's going to give a furry look. Okay? So if you mess up, you go outside the line. It's okay. Go back in the line and brush it out like that. And it's going to give you a furry look. You want that. That's fine. All right? So just try not to go outside the line because I don't think Shadow would like that. She'd probably paw you. Yeah, these cats can be feisty. Okay? You put your plants in the window. They'll tear your plants down while you're at work. And you will come home and you'll be like, why did you do that? And they'll tell you, the stuff was in my way. Okay? Get the stuff out my way. Right? Cats is very feisty. So I'm just going now and I'm looking at the cat and I see some areas in here that this cat has that's going to get some white later. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the white now. Okay. And we're going to blend it all in later. Okay. So boom, boom, boom. Like so. All right. Everybody ready? Now, shadow. I see a little spot right in here. I can do like that too. Just put a little white in there. Like that. All right. Now, shadow is laying there. It's chilling, okay? Let's get into the body of it all. Thank you for putting on the chat. The cats in the chat. Thank you for the 13 people still rocking with your girl. All right. So now I'm going to flip my palette back over. All right. Back over. Because I got these colors right here that I need, that I use. I'll save them. Flip my palette down. All right. First thing I'm going to get into is I'm going to get into some of this brown. I still got white on here. I never told you to rinse. Okay, so grab some of this, just a little tad of this burnt umber or brown that you have. And it's an area right here that's got a like brown, upside down U shape to it. Okay, and so I see it, and I'm going to go ahead and do it. All right, so I'm just going to drag it. And it's kind of like a U. So I'm going to make it into a U and drag it out, that, and I'm going to drag it like that. And I'm just going to follow the look of what's going on right here on this cat fur. So I think I got that covered. But in the center, it's a darker brown. So I'm going to grab the darker brown right on the tip. And I'm going to go right into it. Right in the middle. Just like that. And underneath, just like that. Now my strokes are going to be like this. See how I'm moving my brush? I am moving my brush like this because I want my cat to be flat. I want my cat to be fluffy. So I got to represent that this got fur. So I'm going to go up and down like that on all my strokes. Okay, pay attention. Now, I did not rinse. All right, but I'm going to come back here to the tail. I can see at the tail that it has a little of the same color. All right, so I'm just going to work it in right here. I'm going to work it on in. Work it on in, right? All right, so I don't see any more of that brownish color right now. I don't think I see any. So I'm just stabbing around on my palette. And I see the cat. All right, so now I'm going to get into my black. Not rinsing. I'm just going to grab some of this color, this black that I had on my palette, if I have any left. Yeah, I got a little bit left. Now, I'm going to go right around the top of the body of the cat. All right, just around the top. Now, I'm blending it because I'm scratching it, see? Because I want the colors that's on my brush to come into the cat. All the colors that's on my brush. All the colors that I did not rinse. I want those colors. And I'm going to go all the way around the top of her back. Just like that, all right? I'm going to bring it out. I see a little bit over here where it wants that. I might need to get some more white on my brush. I'll get it. I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of stroke that in. All right, going all around the back of her tail. Because I see it in some places, but I don't see it in others. But I'd rather have it there than not have it there when I'm ready for it, okay? So I'm just going to go all around her back. So, okay, now she's nice and wet all around here. I'm going to go in and grab some more of that black. I need to put some more on my palette. Okay. It looks like it's something there, but it's not. It's nice and shiny. This Mars black is awesome. All right, so I'm just going to add some black in here. All right, so now cool. I'm ready to roll. Ready to roll. Now, I'm going to get some on my brush, as promised. And I'm going to come around this. I'm going to come around this U thing. This U-shaped thing right here. All right, so I got some. I'm going to go all around it. Come around. I see this kind of goes this way. And you just follow the pattern. Where you see it goes, that's where you go. Okay? Where you see it's not there, then don't go there. All right? That's just the simplest of painting. If you follow the reference photo, whatever you see with your eyes, that's what you paint. Now, sometimes you might say, well, that's what I saw. But everybody else be like, I didn't see that, honey. I don't know what you was doing. That's okay. That was your version of it. That's what you saw. All right? And it's fine. So people can judge art, but other people just paint what they see in their mind. Right? It's just like telling a story. I might have heard something in the story that was funny, but you might not have laughed. Like, I didn't think that was funny. So we all have different interpretations of things in life. And one thing for sure, a cat is going to put a little bit more brown on my brush. A cat is going to let you know the truth. Okay? Cat will let you know the truth. And you got to let people going to let you know the truth too. So we're going to paint this cat. Let's get into it. All right, so I see something that's going down the back side of it. And I think I want to add a little bit more black to it, just a little bit. And I'm going to squish it in. I'm not going to not rinse. I'm not going to rinse, you guys. So just pay attention. I'm not going to rinse. And I'm just going to bring that on down and connect to this. It's a pattern on this cat, okay? Y'all see the cat starting to form? This is the way my cat. Oh, God, you said that's what man. Nobody's conversating in the chat. Oh, no. That's all right. We don't care. We in here doing our thing, and it's just kidding. So I'm getting a little bit white and put it up here. So I want to mix some of this brown with it. I'm going to come right here. And I'm just thankful that everybody came in and went over and thumbs the kids up. That's what I'm thankful for. And I'm thankful also, more than that, I'm thankful, Sissy, that the kids are here with us.
What?
Okay? And this is what it's for them. All right, so cool. So I'm just adding some brown. I added a little bit of brown and some white. And I'm adding a little bit of black with that because this cat is not really brown and white. It's got more black and white to it, but it's the brown tint. It's going to make it super sweet, okay? So come up right here, and I'm going to do the neck area. And I'm going to keep adding these colors, these same colors in a mixture. And I'm striking my brush. I'm getting all of them mixed up. And you can't, it doesn't work if you just mix all the paint together on top. It doesn't work. It doesn't give you the same effect. You have to get some of one and come in and layer it, and then get some of the other one and then come in and layer it. That's how it works, okay? So I don't want you guys to get comfortable thinking you can just mix up a bunch of paint on the palette and just throw it up here, and then you're going to get the color. You're going to be sad, all right? I want you to be sad. Whatever you sprayed over there, sis, it smells delicious. Yeah, you smell real good. You got the cat looking at you. Like the cat is like, ooh, what was that? So I'm just going to make the shapes that I see with the darker paints because this is the darker area. And then I'm going to come back and get some of that white It's mixed with the other brown, and I'm gonna fill it in. Okay, and I'm just gonna fill it in. It's gonna turn to like a grayish color. If it doesn't, I'll get a little bit more black and add to it and mix that. Let me get some white in here. All right, make a gray. All right, so we'll make a gray. Black and white makes gray. Okay, if it's too dark, add more white on your brush. And I want you to come in and fix it like I'm doing. So I'm just fixing it all around her head. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. So, okay, so I'm going to fix her up. All right, so I got a couple of people on my YouTube page who wants me to do their dogs. So I'm going to be painting animals for a little while and on my other channel. So I want you guys to come in and enjoy that art as well. So right under here is some gray, and it goes back around here. And you can get your fine detail brush out if you need to, okay? And that's going to be okay. You just get your fine detail brush out. Now right at the head, her head, she's got gray up here, but it gets a little dark. So I'm going to put the gray in first, and I'm going to stripe it down. Stripe it down forward like this, because that's how it goes on her face. I can see that she's striped down, right? So now, if I get too light, I mean too dark, I just grab a little bit of white on my brush, and I'll come back in, and I'm going strike up. Strike up. Strike up, okay? Now, that should fix it, all right? And try not to rub too much, because once you rub too much, you start blending. So make some stripes in her face, okay? All around her eyes already done. And I want to get up in here because she's got a little bit more white here at the top and strike it upwards. We want to bring that paint down into her white face, okay? And just on the ear a little bit, just touch it. If you got a light color gray, go ahead and touch it. And then you can make an indentation from her ear. Comes around like that. Just strike it up, go up with it. And I think that's fine, all right? I think she's doing good. She's doing good, right? You guys see? You can see her official 1SP. What's going down? Thank you on the like and share. That's what I'm talking about. For real. I love it. Thank you so much. We ain't here painting this cat 1SP without getting paint on the cat. All right? So this is what we're doing. This cat is a real cat sent to us by a viewer. And so we're thankful for that. And we're going to paint her cat today. Now I'm just filling in all the lighter gray spots. So I want you to fill in all the lighter gray spots. Go around and find them. Put them in. Even over here. Oops, it's getting a little dark because I never rinse. So if it's getting a little dark, get you some more white. Put it on your brush. And then that's going to change it and tone it down. Yeah, there you go, fam. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. All right, so we're in here. I want to go into this area. Everywhere I see, it's got this little gray area, gray color to it. I'm going to find it. I'm going to look at my kitty cat over here on this reference photo, and I am going to find all the gray spots, okay? And I'm going to fill it in. That's what I'm going to do, and that's what you should be doing too, all right? So once your brush get a little darker from being in the darker paint, then you go ahead and grab that darker paint, and you come in and you make your marks. Make your marks, okay? Do whatever it says. If it's dark, go dark. If it's light, go light. Now, I see this needing a little bit more darkness, so I'm going to get a little bit of black, and I'm mixing with my burnt umber paint, lots of it. I'm going to get a nice dark color, okay? It's not black, and it's not brown. It's like a grayish, blackish brownish color, all right? Okay. We're going to come in here and see what it look like. I'm going to paint it on a part I already painted. Paint it on a part that needs a little darkness to it. It's okay.
House of X in the building.
House of X? What? Y'all painting on these kittens or not? What's up, fam? Appreciate you. Yeah, we're painting a kitten today, you guys. We're out painting the kitten, all right? So we just paint it around. like so. Now I want to make sure I get around the eye, but my brush is a little big, so I'm going to wait. And I'm just dabbing in all the parts that need to be a little bit darker than what we just did. So finding all those spots. Then I'm going over it, okay? I'm going over it. And I'm able to take this brush at this time, and I can go right over the collar and make a thin line, all right? Just a thin line for the collar, all right? Y'all see this kitty cat coming in here or not? Let me know. All right, that's my people. That's why I say that. I appreciate y'all, baby. Thinly with the tip of my brush. Take the black and separate the paws, you guys. Take the black and separate the paws. Just like so, all right? Now, right here on the back of the tail is really dark. So let's get into it. So we're going to put this black down here. The black that we created with the burnt umber, and it's got a little bit of white in it, so it's giving us a gray. All right, so we got it. Now we're going to go down here to this tail here, and it's laying on the floor, right? The wood floor that we just put in. Yes, we've installed a wood floor in here, and this cat is laying its tail on it, okay? And like cats like new things, you know what I'm saying? So they like the new floor that we put in, right? So we're going to finish this tail off really lightly. Once you get to the tip of the tail, go really lightly. I'm trying to see the shape of it. I think I might be misrepresenting the shape a little bit, so I'm going to try to straighten it out. It's sort of like got like a little point to it almost, okay? So just a little bit, but it's a curved point, so I mean, if that makes sense. All right, follow your reference photo. If you need to, get some water and wet your brush, tap it off on the side, get back into that color, okay? This time, grab more of a brownish part with it when you get up here, all right? Just grab a little bit more of the brownish part. We're going to raise this tail up all the way up to about right here. It's according to my reference photo, all right? And we're going to bring it and drag it all the way around, and we're going to fill that in. Make that cat tail nice and thick, okay? Nice and thick. All right, so getting over here, I'm painting this part. There's a white part here, so I'm trying to leave this part area white, okay? There was another one here. I covered it up a little bit, but that's okay. We're going to get into it, all right? So we just go loosely brush, get that cat tail together. Now, if you need to add more black in there like I do, grab some and go ahead and add it in. Do not cover up all the brown. Just a little bit at a time, okay? Yeah, a little bit at a time. Yeah, you say accessory is kind of difficult to find. Accessory, drop a link, baby. Did you? Okay, cool. Thank you. Oh, I'm all in y'all business. I'm sorry. Okay, so over here on this tail, I can see that this white starts to come down this way, and it goes this way like so. And so I just want to represent it. And then we'll get to the curve of the tail. It's kind of like a triangle look or something. I don't know. But whatever it is. This cat is beautiful. It has great markings. So we're going to try to represent all of the markings when we get into this kitty cat, right? All right. So Shadow is her name. She's looking beautiful. Yeah, we got to get into it. Yeah. All right. So we're going to do it and get into it. All right. Now, I see a little bit of this darkness over here. So we're just going to go into it. What's my time, sissy? Am I doing good? Am I working it out? I might be a little behind.
1:35.
Oh, no, we're doing pretty good, I think. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 1:35. Okay, y'all. So, I mean, there's no time limit to y'all. But I don't like to keep you guys on here. I don't like to keep the kids on here too long. I like to get them in here and get them out of here because I know kids have a short attention span. I'm just going back over the back of this cat lightly with my brush, lightly. All right, and I'm adding all the colors here that I see. Now, yeah, I know you guys have a short attention span, so I just want to make sure. Stay Stacy's here. Hey, baby, thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate you. Make sure you hit the like button that's on over there at the kids channel because I am broadcasting from the kids channel to the adult channel so you guys can see the great art the kids have on the Just Kidding show. Yeah, we over here doing this. So in order for the kids to know that you appreciate the art that they're doing, we need you to stop by their channel which is Just Kidding, okay? With an explanation point. The link is in the chat all over. And just go in there and say hey to the kids. Yeah, I know they'll appreciate it. And we're painting this cat, you guys. Yeah, we're getting paint on the cat without getting paint on the cat. All right, this is what we're doing. Now we're gonna go right around this yellow, white spot, which I just messed up, but it's okay.
Marilyn said it looks great.
Thank you, Marilyn. Marilyn, how long you been in here? Did you know? Do you know what kind of shows, the TV shows, the cats like to watch? Do you know, Marilyn? Marilyn might know. Do you have a kitten? Let's find out more about Marilyn. What TV shows does kittens like to watch? That's what we asked. So just come in here with this gray now. I'm going back. I thought it was the way I wanted it, but it's not. It's actually too light. So just coming back over it with darkness. Okay? And I'm just coming back over it in all of these spots. And I'm just stroking the way I see the strokes being made on the cat. Yo, you don't know? I'm going to tell you. They like to watch. Say, wait a minute, what she say? Oh, she came in. Oh, you want to think for a minute? All right. All right. Go ahead and think, Marilyn. Tell me what you think about these cats. What they're going around putting on TV while you gone. As soon as you leave out, they grab the remote and they turn the TV on and they watch their favorite show. Tell me what you think their favorite show is. Yes, that's what we know. We got to know. So just putting this in here. I'm making all the marks I see on this kitten, okay? And you should be doing the same thing. If you see the mark, make the mark, all right? And I'm going all the way up to the chin here. This area is a little darker. I think this should be darker too. Let's make it in there and do so like so. Man, I know you gave up by now. So, I'm telling you. Thank you, Stace. Says nice painting. Thank you so much. Marilyn, the cats, when you leave out and they grab the remote, she said Tom and Jerry. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I mean, you would think they would want to watch that, but that's not what they turn on. No. They turn on Claw and Order. Dun-dun. Okay. They want to watch Claw and Order. Yeah, they do. That's what they turn on while you go away. Yeah, that's what they do. So listen, just keep the remotes out of the way where they can't get to them, because I'm telling you, they got to go on pay-per-view channels, man. I mean, come on now. Your cable bill is going to be out there. It's crazy. Yeah. Pay-per-view.
Oh, no. She said she doesn't have any. No cats for her because one pounced on her face when she was sleeping.
No. The kids don't know. The kids don't know about that. Yeah, they don't know. Oh, no. I'm sorry, man. No cats for Maryland. Okay, so we're going to keep it going, okay? Shout out to the cat lovers. Yeah, shout out to the cat lovers in the building. All right, so with a light brush, I'm just still going over, and I'm looking, and I'm checking, and I'm seeing. And I'm like, okay, this should be a little darker. This should be a little lighter. This should be a little thinner. This should be a little thicker. And I'm looking, and I'm using this cat as my reference photo to show all the markings of this cat, okay? And when I get to the edge where the belly is, I try to mark as slightly as I can because I want it to look like fur. So I just kind of like make these little stripy lines, little tiny. Let me show what I mean. These little stripy lines. See these little stripy lines? And that's what I'm making. And now I know you guys like, wow, why is she doing it like that? Because I want it to look like fur. What did Marilyn say? I know she said something silly.
Oh no, she was just like, sorry, Sissy.
Oh no.
Can we talk about how when you gave the answer to what the cats really like, you looked at the screen like the camera was over there, you was looking into the TV and not the camera?
Oh, she saw me?
No, they can't see you, but you was looking like maybe they were.
Oh.
You forgot.
Girl, you know I'm cray-cray. You know doggone well I'm cray-cray. Stop.
Face, y'all. You missed it.
Dun-dun. Oh, when I did that part?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Sissy. Sissy is enjoying. She's enjoying me being silly today. All right, so just making sure that I cover all the spots that I am supposed to cover for this kitten cat. And yes, I'm loosely painting it because you have to. You can't paint fur that like with a. You can't paint fur in an hour. You just can't. You got. It takes time. It takes time. So you have to make sure you do it properly. Yeah. So I'm gonna add a little bit more white right here. I think it's a little bit more white. And this is like right where the whiskers is. So now I'm going a little bit dark. Because when I come through the whiskers are going to be white. Believe it or not. The whiskers are going to be white. And you don't even, this cat's so white and clean that the whiskers on this side of the face, you don't even see them. Because they blend right in with the fur. Right? But on this side of this cat, you're going to be able to see these whiskers. And I'm going to show you why. Because I'm just going to paint all of this dark. We're going to get this cat together. Let me make sure I'm getting it. Okay. I'm going to come on in a little bit more. Come in a little bit more. And that look on that face. Honey. This cat is ready for action. And I know it is. I could tell. All right. So now that we got that going on, I think I can fill this in too. And you're not going to get it perfect, kids. You're not going to get every fur piece perfect. But the object of it is to get get it done as close as you can, because you want the cat to be recognizable. You know, you want people to say, "Oh no, I've seen that cat before. That cat comes down and jumps in the bird bath in my yard every morning." And they'll be like, "No, that ain't the cat." You'll be like, "Yes, that is. I remember the markings." All right, so that's how we want the cat to look like that. We want people to be able to say, "We know Shadow." Right? So I'm just gonna come in here and I'm gonna you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fill this in. I'm gonna see how I like this filled in. And I got all the colors on my brush. I'm just gonna go ahead and fill it in. And then what I'm gonna do is, after I fill it in, I'm just scrubbing my brush, putting all this area in. Now this area I feel like I'm more comfortable with, and I can take some darker paint.
That's my favorite part of Arty.
Huh?
That's my favorite part of Arty.
What?
You can try stuff and see if you like it, and then if you don't, you can do something different.
That's right, sissy. You can. If you try something and you don't like it, you can change it. That's why I always try to say that I don't want the kids to get upset about it, and I want, or the adults. You know, this goes for the adults too. I don't want you guys to get upset when you're painting, because you can change anything. All you got to do is just look back, check it out. You say, "Oh, no, that's not right." Then you just come back in with your brushes. I do it all the time. So it's not forever. It's not like I'm working with resin. Or whatever I'm getting, that's what I'm going to get. You know what I mean? And once it's do its thing, you can't change. No, you can change this. So I'm just scrubbing in, you guys, where I see that shadow needs love and attention, and make sure that the markings are there. So I'm going to scrub this all in and dip my brush, because my brush getting a little bit dry. I'm already scrubbing, right? And now I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to make some darker moves, and I'm striping it. I said striking. I'm striping it with my brush, just making sure I'm representing it. This is a cat, guys. This is a cat, very beautiful cat. And I'm not sure what the name of the cat is. I mean, I know the name. I'm talking about, but you know how they say, "Oh, this is a calico. This is a," I don't know that. But anybody got an idea, they can let me know. But I don't know. So just coming back over it with some of my lighter grays. I'm making all the highlights that I need to make, which is turning out to be the better way to do this. Okay, so if you're still working with me, you can go ahead and fill your cat in with a darker paint, and then you can come over with a lighter paint like I'm doing right now. I'm happy with this. I'm happier with this. Okay, so just making sure I cover all of this, get it done. All right, so there's no white here, so I want to make sure there's no white. So I'm just going to scrub just a lighter color. Even here, it's not white, it's just a lighter color. So I'm just going to scrub on it, and even here, it's lighter. It's not white. Okay? And if you do more on your art, you'll say, "No, I think I want to do something different." So we're coming together now, right? House of X still in the building. Come on on now. Come on, stay still in the building. Come on, Shandy Cheeks still in here. That's what I'm talking about. Show the love, y'all. I appreciate that. All right, so just now I'm gonna come back over it with a little bit more white, and that's just gonna give me some highlights in certain area, but at the same time, it's not this piercing white. It's just not piercing white. Okay, so here we go. Now, in here, all right, and I'm just going back over, and I'm striping down, and I'm blending, so I'm making sure that you guys can see that it's just not a spot on the cat. It's actually where it's happening. It's what's going on with the cat. All right, so here we go. Keep it moving, and I'm putting some more darker paint on here now in this area. Darken it up some, and you just gotta keep working it. Okay, you're gonna have to keep working it until you get it like you want it. Now, it's a little part here where she's laying on this bed, right? And this bedding, and it's like her leg is tucked in, so we can't see it that good. So that's all right. We're gonna get it. We'll talk about it. All right. Now, let's go. Time to switch down. We're gonna switch it to I got this really lighter tone on. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna lay it on her neck. I need to rinse, not rinse, wet my brush. If you guys need to wet your brush, go ahead and wet it. Okay. So I got this mixture of everything with a lot of white in it, like a grayish, brownish, beiges. I don't know, whatever this is. So I'm gonna come around. I'm gonna go ahead and grab her collar, and I'm gonna stop because it starts to turn into like a charm, or the end of it's actually the end of the band that she has on. So there's a collar on, and let's get that in. All right, but this collar, it's got some kind of, where you snap it, like around the neck, you gotta snap it, and there's a little part still hanging off. Okay, so that's what we got there, and that's cool. And then we got something darker here, and this looks like it's a charm, like maybe this charm is saying, "Hey, my name is Shadow, and my owners are looking for me, and I've been gone for quite a while." All right. So now we got that in there. And also, you guys, it's got some kind of, I don't know what this is, but it's white. Whatever it is, belongs here, and it's white, so we're going to put it on there. Just dab it right there. Just dab it, okay, you guys? Don't have to do too much more of anything. Just dab it. Come over here, and I'm going to lighten that up a little bit because it's almost see-through, you guys. So there we go. Let's go into our detail brush, you guys. We're almost finished. Thank you so much for everybody. Thank you for the 13 people that's still here. Rocking with the kids. That's what we do. I'm just kidding. This is possibly, I'm sorry, you guys, but this is possibly my last show for 755 and the Just Kidding. If you want to catch me on Saturday afternoons, you'll have to come directly to the Just Kidding channel. I'm going to still give it some more thought. I think it'd probably be better for the channel. We'll see and test it out for the month of February, and I'll let you know. And if possibly after a month of February, if things has changed, I could bring it back. I mean, if it hasn't changed, so I'll let you know. The Just Kidding show is still going to be going on, but it's just going to be going on the Just Kidding show. Period. It's not going to be here at 755. Okay, so if you want to, they don't give you notifications over there, and that's the thing, though. That's the only thing that keeps me wanting to do it from here, because over on the Just Kidding, and with it being a kid channel, they don't allow notifications, you guys. Okay, so we'll see what happens. Okay. All right, so I'm coming around. I got some black paint on my brush, and because I think I came up too far over here, and I'm just fixing it. So let me fix my little spot. Now I'm finna get to the face, you guys. Let's go. Gotta let them know. Hey, Sandy. All right, so now here we are. I'm going to go ahead and get some of this brownish black, the darker one, the really dark one. If I need to add some more black to it, I will. I got the finest brush I could. This is the teeniest, tiniest brush in my repertoire, in my toolbox. Here we go. For real? Okay. All right, so I'm coming around the eyes very lightly because I don't want to do too much. But if I have to, go back over it. I could go back over it, and I don't want to make it all thick. So go over it very thin, okay? Go around the eyes, because her eyes, like she has a mascara on, you know what I mean? Like she's been to Ulta, all right? So we got a mascara on the cat. Yeah, I'm smiling now. Yeah. Go around the eyes, okay? I'm using pure black now. And I'm only doing it because I want you guys to be able to see it. So I'm using pure black. I'm taking my time. I'm not getting too thick with it. All right. And so now I'm gonna do the other one. All right, so here we go. All right, we're gonna come down. I'm just going around the shape of the eye that I see. And I'm going a little wild, so I'm going to take my time. And I'm going to go up with it. Like that. All right? Cruise control. Yeah, full throttle. All right, so let's go. Yeah, official one. Let's please say hello to Shady Cheat Music. Thank you, Shady Cheat, for being here this afternoon. I appreciate you. All right, so I'll go this way with it. And I'm seeing these little marks that can be darker. So I'm touching them. Y'all see the cat yet? Do anybody see the cat? Let me know if y'all see the cat in the chat. Put some cats in the chat. Cats in the chat. If you see the cat, put the cats in the chat. All right. So I see this is a thinner line. Now, for her mouth, we had made this gray little situation. It's a light grayish looking type of situation. Okay, grab that. If you need to wet it, wet your brush. Don't wet the paint. Wet your brush and come on up here and get it. Now we're going to go right down the front of her nose. Okay, just the front. And then she got a little slit that goes that way. And then on this side, she got a little slit that goes this way. And it comes down. And then it goes up like she got a slight smile on her face. Just like you should have, okay? Said I've been seeing the cat. Okay, fam. So get a little bit of white on your brush, if you have it. Get some more if you don't, and then you come in and scrub right at the chin. Make sure you give her a nice little cute chin look, okay? And you can come down. You can also use that white. Oops, I got too much. I put too much on. Use that white to tighten up your collar. If your collar was like mine, go ahead and give it a little brightness on there, okay? And then I want you to take that white and this little gray mark we made earlier. I want you to go over it. Just cover over it. Don't hesitate. We just taking it away. That's how we just making it lighter. That's all. That's it, right? That's it. Now, in the belly, I got a little carried away with some of my coloring. I'm going to get that dot out of there. All right, so I'm just going to cover that up. I'm scrubbing it in with my brush. And yeah, this is the time you can take your white and go around and whiten things that should still be white. Okay, and gray things that still can be gray or whatever. Just go back over it and just lighten it up if you have to, okay? And that's what I did there. All right, yeah. Now, it's, oh yeah, the paw too. See this paw, remember we put that line, just go over it. Just go over it with the white. The white is transparent and you can still see the line, okay? So that's why I'm telling you to go over it. But what it does is that it brings the tone down where it doesn't look so obvious. So go with the line. If you're supposed to go sideways, go sideways. If you're supposed to go up and down, go up and down, okay? All right, fam, let's go, family. We're coming up on the end of this. We're at the 2-hour mark almost, y'all. Let's go. Now, what I see, what I like, let's see. Let's get into that gray. Let me get into that gray real quick, and we're gonna get the nose, a little nostril right there. And it needs some pink there too. It really does. So I'm just gonna bring the nose down. Okay, bring the nose down. And I'm gonna find me some pink. If you have not pink, what you can use is you can get you some red or white and mix it both together. And when you do that, you're gonna get yourself a beautiful pink. So make sure you do grab that pink out of there. Grab that red and that white. And you're gonna mix it together. And you'll get some pretty pink. Okay? So for me, because of time restraints, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this portrait pink that I have. This is by Utrecht Paints. This is an older paint that I have, but it's still good, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze out some. Oh, that's a little dry. Maybe not. Let's see, fam. Oh no. Let's dig down in there with my brush. Hold on, y'all. All right. I just dug and pushed it down in there with my brush. And I'm gonna take my towel and wipe my brush back off so I don't get it on my hands, okay? So this is what the handle of the brush can be used for. It's to punctuate and get some of that. Now you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spray me some water down in there so that I can preserve my paint. I don't want it to continue to dry out, so I'm just gonna put me about 3 or 4. Water this down in there, and I'm gonna squeeze my tube and let it go down in there. But for this, I only need a little bit. I'm just gonna grab me something like that. So I see it? It is. And then I'm gonna put it right on Shadow's nose. Okay, right here at the tip of her nose. All right, so I'm just gonna put that on. Just like that. Just like that. And also, I'll see a little pink in her ears. Come up here and I'm gonna get it. Need some more. Get it like I did. So I'll put it in there. And also in this ear. And now we're just representing it. I don't know what this is called, but just right around her ears. Okay? And then maybe a little bit in here. Just a little bit. All right? So that's all you need, for real. I can see a little bit in her name tag, too. So I'm going to go ahead and just scrub some in there. I see a little bit. Look like a pink. All right? So we're going to put that in there. All right? A little white on there, too. Let's get it in there. Just scrub it in. Now, you rinse that out. I'm going to check this paint. It's been a minute since I use it. I usually use it when I'm doing portraits and the person is very fair-skinned. If it's African-American or if it's a Caucasian person, this really comes in handy. But as you can see, this Utrecht top, once they get older, look how it is. Look, see it's all broken? And that's why the air is getting in there and destroying my paint. So right after the show, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give me a piece of plastic wrap and I'm going to put on there. And I'm going to see if I can have, because when I don't throw my tops away, when my paints are gone, I keep the tops and therefore I have a collection of them. And then because in case something like this happens, I'll have a spare top. But if I don't have a spare top and I can't repair this one, okay, I'm going to put me a plastic wrap on there and I'm going to tighten it up as tight as I can get it, okay? And then I might maybe put a piece of rubber band around so that the air does not get inside and make my paint hard like you just saw it was, okay? So that's how you can do it. One thing you can do to preserve your paint, and that's a helpful tip from your Auntie 755, all right? Let's get back in here to shadow. Now, the eyes. The eyes look like they are blue, and that's beautiful, but it also looks like it has a yellow tint to it. And that's crazy, okay? But I don't know if that's the truth or not. The owner of the cat is not here for the egg, so I can just take a chance, right? Your boy Smooth is in the building. What is popping off? Happy Saturday, baby. How you doing? Thank you for coming in. Please go over there and check out the Just Kidding channel. Hit the thumbs up for the kids. This is all about them today, for sure. So I'm going to get some of this blue, right? I'm going to put it on my breath. I'm just put a little bit up there. I'm going to go down here and I'm grab me some of this white because these eyes are piercing blue. It's so pretty. And I'm going to mix it up together, okay? All right? So I'm going to mix it up together. It looks a little light, but we don't care. We're gonna go ahead and paint these eyes on this cat, okay? I ain't gonna be scared. I'm just gonna paint that whole eye, paint the whole circle, y'all. Get this one too. Even though this one is not showing blue like that one, we don't care. We just gonna paint it, okay? We paint the eyes blue, and what we're gonna do is get a little bit of green on here too. We'll go in there and we're gonna paint the eyes green around in there too. Don't do the whole eye. Just go around the outside of the eye, okay? Just the outside with the green, okay? And now we're gonna take a black. We'll get a little black. We'll go around the outside of the eye, okay? While the paint is still wet, and it's gonna start blending in together to get that cornea. And you do this side. Okay, and then fill that whole eye in, right? Fill the whole eye in over there, but not over here, okay? So now, what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and rinse, okay? Rinse. All right? So now we're going to make another eyeball on the outside of the black one. You got yellow. Go ahead and get it. I have this gold right here, and I don't want to waste this, so I'm going to get into this gold, okay? None of our cat's eyes is not gold, but I don't care. We're going to get into it. We'll use this paint, okay? We're going to use this paint and we're going to like it, all right? You hear me, sissy? Yeah. She said yes, ma'am. All right, so we're just going to go around the outside of the eye. Just go. Make another circle. And that's should leave you with a little tiny white spot right at the corner of the eye, right? Leave it there, right? Go around the other eye. There's only a half an eye over here. So go around this eye with the gold or the yellow. Go around it. Oh, Lord. We'll go around it. All right. So now, we got the eyes done, you guys. Eyes are done. Rinse. Go ahead and rinse. Go ahead and rinse. For this eye right here, I'm going to add a little special something. I'm just going to go ahead and grab some of this little brown. Any dark color would do. And then go around the eye again, just in this corner. Just go around it one more time. That gives you that little spot in the center right there. All right, so let's finish it up. You guys, we're almost done. What we want to do is add some whiskers to shadow, okay? So let's get the whiskers done. Fine brush, the littlest tiniest one you have. I just rinsed mine off. I'm going to get into some white. We got a white right here that I've been getting into all the time. So I'm going to give me some of this white. I'm going to lay my hand on the painting. Okay? I'm going to start at the tip of this nose right here. And I'm going to go out, but I'm going to bend it down. Go out and bend it down. One more time. Go out and bend it down. Okay, if you need to wet your brush, you can, because if you wet your brush, the paint becomes more fluid and it's easier to use to make moves like that, okay? So I'm just going to get some more paint on my brush. I'm going to make a couple of more of these. And I'm going to bend them down like so. Just some whiskers, light whiskers. And I'm going to put them over there. It's probably about 12 of them maybe. But we're not going to put 12 on because we don't need to. All right? We're just working with what we got here. Now let's come on this side. And even though you won't see them, we're going to put them here anyway. So put you some whiskers on this side. And bend it down. Put some more on there. Now for me, my paint, I have a little bit of that pink still on here. And so it's showing up. It's showing up, okay? And I want to do one more thing. I see this bothering me. It's around the bottom of his eye. It's really white there. So I'm going to put that there. All right. All right. And there's another little part right there. And I just want to make sure shadow is well represented in all aspects. Okay. All right. So we got shadow going on. All right. And I'm lighting the nose up a little bit. So I'm just going to put some white on top of it. It's transparent, so I can still see the pink, but it's going to be light. And voila, before you know it. Huh?
I like Shadow's smile.
Shadow is smiling. Shadow is very happy to become part of this. Just kidding. That I didn't put a paintbrush in her hand, but maybe I will. Let me get some more white because I need to cover this up. I had made a mistake earlier, so I'm just gonna cover that up really good. Come over here and make sure I got all of that. Oh yeah, the little pawsies, the pawsy wawsies. Get your fine paintbrush out, y'all. Get back into that grade that we had made. If you get into that, go ahead and wet that up and get it nice and wet, and then make the little paws, the little toes right there on Shadow. Okay, so I'm seeing 3 little lines over here, and over here I'm seeing 3 little lines over here like that. Boom! All right, let's go, Shadow. Let's go. Shadow's ready. Shadow's ready. All right, so I'm just touching up, doing some touch-up work. It's fine. And now I think that I am going to go ahead and put Shadow a paintbrush in her hand. Okay, let's get it together. So I'm doing to my beige, and I'm going to I think I'm gonna put it on the floor. Okay, so just gonna make a paintbrush like so, right? And this cat is so fancy, smancy. We're gonna give her a golden ferrule. Well, it don't show up so hot on this brown wood. That's right, we'll fix that. And then we can get the green handle. Yeah, let's get to this green. So we'll get a green handle. Put it in like that. And then I can take the green and go around the ferrule like this. And I think I want to add some black in there. And the black part of the handle. All right, get some bristles on her brush, like so. And I might want to go ahead and grab some of that lighter grayish color. I'm gonna mix it in with the green that was on my brush. And just to go over the handle part so it won't blend in so much with the back of this, her bedding, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna bring that down like that. And just highlight the brush so that everybody knows Shadow is kicked back and paint sliding like never before. Okay? Alright, so we got the brush going, and now more on the bristles because the bristles. Maybe I put a little paint on the floor, Sissy. What you think? Yeah, I think the owner deserves to have. I think the owner deserves to have some paint on the floor. So I'm just gonna paint a little bit like that. And because Lena is here and she said that purple is her favorite color, I'm gonna grab some of this purple I got so I don't waste it. And I'm going to put a little bit on the tip of the paintbrush. And then I'm gonna put some paint splatter on the floor. Yeah, how you like that, owner? Shadow is coming through. Shadow is painting. And so I got some paint. I got some red left too. Let's put some of that on there. All right. We're gonna put the paint on the floor right here. Here. Yup. Brand new flow. We don't care. And a little bit of paint over here. Like so, like that. And I'm just dragging on there because Shadow has gotten to the paint. Okay? Shadow has gotten to the paint and it's paint slinging. So I think at this point, with me putting this paint on the floor, get some blue, put a little bit over here. Just a little bit of blue. Like that. You know what I think now, Sissy? I think that Shadow it's not just an ordinary cat. Even though the other cats, when people leave their favorite show is Claw and Order, I don't think that about Shadow. I think that Shadow likes to watch Just Kidding.
I would never say that.
So Shadow is watching Just Kidding, you guys, and painting while the owners is away. All right. So with that being said, we gave the story. We saw that we had the jokes. We had fun. You guys, we still here working. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Making with Marilyn. I appreciate it. Your boy Smooth, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay, so now at this point right here, you guys, it's the part you all been waiting for. I'm ready to sign my art. I'm going to go ahead and just dip into my white today. I'm going to sign it right over here in the corner. IT755. Yeah, I got an A. U. And make sure you guys sign your art too, okay? It's very important that you do so. So I'm going to do it in here. I sure am. Shout out to everybody that's catching me on the replay. I do appreciate that. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Y'all are super awesome. Yeah. And I hope to see you guys next week. We possibly could be doing a truck or a ladybug next week. So you guys tune in for that. I did say something else, but I forgot what it was. But those are the two things I possibly will do. So we got a T. As you know, I make my T really long. And I put the straight line in for the T, the straight line in for each E, and I put the E's together. That's how I like to do it, you guys. This is how I like to do it. So I do it straight across for the E's, and that's the E's, like that. And I'm going to put a 755 on here so y'all folks don't forget, okay? Yeah. There we go. Shout out to everybody that came in this afternoon. I hope you enjoyed the cat. Let me bring y'all in for a close-up of Shadow. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think y'all really feeling it right now. I don't know. For some reason, I don't know, Sissy. I don't think they was feeling me today. Yeah, and that's a shame. Yeah. All right. There you go. So, look at that background. Look how great that looks, you guys. Come on now. Y'all can't tell me that don't look good. Look at Shadow. Look at those whiskers. Look at those piercing eyes. Oh, you know what I want to do? Shadow's not passed away. Shadow is still here, so I got to put some life in Shadow eyes. Hold on a minute. So I got to put this little dot right here. Little dot of white. Little dot. Yeah, I'll put it on this side too. Just a little dot. All right, so that gives Shadow, makes Shadow look alive. Okay, so the light glowing in Shadow eyes. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Yeah, look at the paws. Look at that paintbrush down there. Y'all see what it is? Y'all see that paint on the floor? Y'all see that Just Kidding? Y'all see what it is? Look at that tail. Look at that bed Shadow laying on. Y'all see that bed? Quit playing with your Auntie Carmen up in here. Quit playing with me. Damn. Turn my camera around. Quit playing. Get these kids up in here. Okay, let's get these kids up in here. All right, y'all hear me? Y'all heard what I said? Let's get these kids up in here so y'all can get y'all paint on every Saturday at 12 high noon. I thank everybody for watching, all my moderators, all of my members, all my first-time people watching the replay, everybody. I appreciate everybody in the chat. I even appreciate Auntie Cuddles, okay? Yeah, I do. I just said, y'all look at that. And I appreciate Shadow. So you guys take care of yourselves. Do what you got to do. Clean up your act over there. Get all that paint up and wash them brushes all clean and get ready for next week. And until then, I will see y'all later. Always remember that no matter what's going on in your life, always smile because it's going to be brighter days. Sometimes things go off the hook. Like it don't go the way you want it to go. But when it do, take full advantage of it. Love each other each day. Oh, yeah, one more thing. You deserve art. Of 755 Media is also known as Auntie 755. And I'll see y'all next week. Alright. Just kidding.
It's hot noon. It's hot noon. It's hot noon. Draw. Set up. Get ready.
Auntie 755 is here. The wait is over. Let's go.
Just kidding. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The Just Kidding kids are the best kids, baby.
Yes, they are. Are you ready?
I believe that.
I'm ready.
Let's go, y'all. Hey, mama, how long should I wait? Wait. 12 high noon on Saturday. Wait. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I set my easel up and then I say, just kidding. Papa, I can hardly wait. 12 high noon on Saturday. Wait. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I whip my paintbrush out and then I say, just kidding. Set up. Get ready. Time to put YouTube on the telly. 12 high noon Saturday, baby. Don't run with your cup, whoa, Nelly. Get around, slash water on your belly. Paint show don't come on, jelly. I love it, baby. We're artists, we art. The colors we choose. We use our brushes and fingers too. We're paint slayers, we slay the paint, create our masterpiece. We're cracking jokes, we're stretching out. We do this every week. We paint real things and sometimes cartoons. Drop down our tarps and meet at high noon. Other kids are outside, but we're in our zone. We just wanna paint with Auntie 755 show. We're kidding.
It's fun.
Just kidding. We're kidding.
It's fun.
We're kidding. We're kidding.
It's fun.
We're kidding. We paint. We're artists and we are just kidding. Mama, how long should I wait? 12 high noon on Saturday. Other kids are outside and they're playing. I set my easel up and then I say, just kidding. Papa, I can hardly wait. 12 high noon on Saturday.
No time to play.
Other kids are outside and they're playing. I whip my paintbrush out and then I say, just